Riot August was asked in a stream about the most illegal abilities and mechanics champions used to have in development that were so broken that they had to be removed and never used again. So let's check them out. First, Ekko's ultimate, instead of just rewinding him, would rewind the entire Summoner's Rift for 8 seconds. It only wouldn't be able to rewind death. Ekko's passive used to let him teleport to anyone on the screen when he procced it and heal for his ultimate heal. Vex's original E used to be a wall that would extend the range of abilities that go through it, so if you put it down and then a blitz tossed a hook through it, it would have a double range, or a misfortune ultimate that would just take an entire lane. Urgot had a missile duplication field. He would put down a wall, and if a teammate shot a missile through it, that missile would become a volley of that missile. So if you used an Ashe ult through it, then a volley of Ashe ults would come out on the other side. Or if you threw a Jinx ult, then you would have a bunch of Jinx ults that come on the other side. Briar's W used to kill teammates at one point. That's where the friend or foe teasers came from, since her frenzy would first kill enemies, but then if there were allies alive too, she would attack them as well, and even get gold if she killed them. I wish they kept that one. Akali was able to latch onto allied missiles and hook onto them and go with them into battle. So if Ashe or Jinx used their ultimates, she would be able to ride the arrow or rocket into the teamfights. Vigo used to attach to people like Yuumi, but not sitting nicely next to them like a cat, but more like possessing them and then jumping out of them and attacking people, and he wasn't untargetable while attached to. Vigo was also able to create permanent mist around the map like Zerg creep in StarCraft, and he would be stealth in it, and if it was around walls, he could go through the walls, and as the game progressed, there would be more and more mist across the entire map, and if you are in the mist, you know that Vigo could be there with you and attack you from any direction. Kayle at level 16 used to be able to fly over walls passively. Senna used to get 50 range for 20 stacks instead of 20. Senna also used to have 2 pistols like Lucian, and she had infinitely stacking percentage max health damage with a lot of attack speed, but only stacked 50% of AD. So she was supposed to keep shooting as fast as possible and burn down enemies with that percentage damage. And her ultimate was a big teleport zone circle. She would put it down on the ground, and then for the next 15 seconds, on a 10-second cooldown that was refreshed when you attack someone, you could teleport anywhere on that circle. So you have a big area down where you hit and then you dash, and then you hit and then you dash, and so on. Seraphine used to have mind control. She could turn enemy champions into her super fans, and she could just start moving them and use them to attack other enemies with them and then have them fight each other. But she would be able to fully control them and use their abilities and everything remotely. And Jinx used to have an ult that would shoot her ultimate rockets at every enemy, no matter where they were. It was a straight line for all 5, so you could still dodge it, but it was cool to randomly kill the jungler if he was low doing jungle camps. And those seem to be the most illegal abilities and mechanics that never made it to the game. Let me know which one of those is your favorite, and if you would like to see one of those in the future. Thanks for watching, leave a like or I will bite your nose, and I will see you soon.